First deck I wanted to try today was a version of Renfri Ulula that does not play Birna Bran. Instead, it upgrades Birna Bran into Rune Mage so that you have more consistency on your Renfri options. I think this helps a lot in terms of like, remember last time we played this deck, we were like, Curse Scroll is really bad for Greed, for Curse of Greed, but we also need the Curse Scroll for the Darren. So to make sure we get access to discarding the Iris in round 1. So and also putting Bear Witcher to the bottom of the deck is also really good. So I think, you know, Rune Mage is not a bad card. It can give us some like answers. It gives us better chance of finding answers on Renfri. If we need an answer on Renfri, you can get like, for example, Gluttony to go with your Bear Witcher, your Quen into Bear Witcher finisher. You can get Sloth to get something that you missed to combo, or Sloth can even also combo with Ulula. Let's say you're playing against a matchup where you know Ulula is going to get answered like 100% of the time. Well, Sloth can basically be extra 3 points if you combo Ulula with Brockvar Warrior, right? You combo Ulula, then you play Ulula, and on the same turn you Sloth Brockvar Warrior, you immediately get 3 extra points on Brockvar Warrior, so Ulula kind of plays as a 10. Even if she gets answered right away. Hey, Saber. So, I mean, with Birna gone, I've basically added a second Scald after cutting this Birna Bran to get at least one of the 2 discards back. So you still have a lot of thinning. This deck can still thin to 7, or sorry, thin to 2, thin by 7, thin to 2 for perfect consistency if you get all your thinning before round 3, and that's not even counting potential Renfri thinning. And it has 4 discard targets, right? It's got Iris, Morkvarg, and the 2 skirmishers. 4 discard targets, and it's got Scald, Coral, Darren. Scald, Coral, Darren, that's 4 ways to discard 4 discard targets. And then you have Blaze of Glory, Leader, that is a way to discard as well. You can use that to discard Morkvarg. So it's kind of like 5 ways to discard 4 things. Except one of the ways, Blaze of Glory, only works on Morkvarg. It does not work on Iris because she's neutral. It does not work on these because they have to be discarded. And this version is running a Doragary for a lock and a Squirrel for a Graveyard Hate, but you could also instead play like Lemons at 6p and Peller at 4p. Let's try this. Send them a link to the stream. Oh, I scammed you, Mr. Skywalker. I didn't see it, sorry. Player base and community is holding up really well. We're up against Harmony. How do I deal with... Let's go... Go Ulula first, before the Darren. We've got 1 discard for this. We'll go Darren, discard Iris, then play Renfri's game, but I want to have something ready to kill Saskia. Maybe I can roll like a Marauder from this. Singing Warrior from this. Hey, I love bears.
First, you must learn to flex.
Should I hit this first? I don't really want to hit this first. This is a low threat thing. I don't really care about this. No, not Pred Dive. We can row stack because this is going to be playing Cat Witchers. We take Skellige. Marauder, please, Marauder. Oh, this is not a warrior. None of these are that great. I think On-Crite Warrior is probably the best. This is okay too. I'm gonna get poisoned. I could take this. And then I guess we just hit this. I also could have gone like... Like, we could have done something really crazy. Like, I was thinking, should we have gone for Curse Scroll into Herkia, play Herkia, click Herkia?
That is all I need.
Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Is this too much? This feels like too much. I play Herkia, like I can leader this and then play Herkia and then click Herkia and then guarantee kill the commander. But then I'm using my leader as well on blue coin. I could also just not leader and hope I still ping this twice, but that's kind of unlikely. Feels a little middle.
The wilds shall reclaim your fields.
Blood! Blood everywhere!
Yeah, I mean, now I can take a Renfri, the long round Renfri. He's not passing, that's great.
I'd give my right hand for marinated
Now we can get some long round Renfri value.
They'll pay for my stolen
Wrath, Pride. I mean, removal's gonna be really good. I think we take Pride. Unless we're sure we're gonna use this on... Unless we're sure we're gonna use this on a Chameleon, but even then, it might get buffed by scenario. So Pride. And... I could take Cooldown. I could take Humility. I don't really want to take Chastity. That's not that good. It's Cooldown or Humility. But like Cooldown, I just overcommit again in this round. It's so early though. I kind of want to take Cooldown. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 on the pass. 1 on the second pass. 0 on the second pass actually, and then 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I think I'm only gonna get to use this one more time. I'm probably only gonna get to use this one more time. I don't know if I should have played. I don't know if I should have clicked there because I'm only gonna get to use it one more time anyways. Probably shouldn't click. I should at least wait for him to commit a little bit more in this round. Keep Geralt for round 3. Do we like Iris in this deck? Yes. I do like Iris in this deck. Lock. Lock is fine. 1 brick. 1 brick. This is... I think this is at the bottom. I actually didn't pay attention which one I put at the bottom. But I do really want these cards, so I think we'll risk and mulligan again. Okay.
The boss doesn't like you.
Push. Why were you saying no on no, like Gluttony? No, like is Gluttony that good? I don't think it's better than Pride. Gluttony's 11 points, right? Max 11 points on a Bear Witcher. And it might not be because we might not play Bear Witcher in round 3. We might have just played our Bear Witcher before round 3 and not res him. Whereas Pride is like better than 11 points killing an engine. Have you tried Patricidal Fury with Triss Meteor Shower in this Renfri shell? I've played Patricidal Fury Meteor Shower before. With Tyr? Not with Ulula, though. Let's go with... I'm thinking about Lock, I'm thinking about Coral. Coral hits this to 3, and then in one more turn... I could go like Coral and then something and then Quen into Bear Witcher to kill this, but I think he's gonna buff it with like another matron, perhaps. Let's go Coral first and see if he plays another matron. I mean, I don't really get any upside from doing this. Maybe we just...
I do not mince words on principle.
I need this pride for Corixus. That's basically my only way of answering Corixus. And then this for Big Bird. And then I don't answer any chameleons, though. Kind of awkward. Maybe I should not have locked this. Might not even be worth locking. Like, he might not even have any movement. Or it might be a 1 point per turn engine. Yeah, I kind of regret locking this. I think I should have at least let him commit 2 movement engines before I locked it.
Leave
More
while you
poison.
still stand. I can do a great deal more for you.
Nice. Okay, I think that's good. Because then this will grow once from Harmony, and then we kill it with Quen. How to bleed everything he has ever loved. One second.
I am one with nature. Are you?
Okay, we got the scenario. Our turn. I want to play this. I want to play Quen to kill this. He can... He's only gonna... I mean, he could trigger twice. Alright, let's do the Quen first.
What are you gonna do, eh?
Giga Pass? I think I'd rather thin. I think I'd rather thin before Giga Passing. Like, we don't have any long round threats anymore. We maybe can Facusia Ulula for a slightly long round threat. No, you didn't hear a kid in the background. That was my own app notification.
Get out, you balding-faced baby.
Jesus.
Don't you pester me. What will you do?
Yeah, Leo's at school. First form Dana. Spawn another one. So like this is the problem with also leadering with cooldown is they can take advantage of it and play their threat while this is still on cooldown. And now he's getting carryover from this. But like, what is he getting carryover on? A beast? I need to get last say back, right? I don't know if I'll get last say back though. We can try. We can do something like this.
Sacrifices must be made on both sides.
But I think we overcommitted round 1 with that leader charge. With that leader. Oh, you're voting now? Nice.
Ill wind blows.
I have a pass? I have a pass here? Right? I'm not going crazy. I do have a pass here. We get... Oh my god. Okay, whatever. We're passing. Thank God. Thank God. Cause I'm gonna lose my card. If I don't pass here, I'm definitely losing my card. These are 2 low tempo plays. He's got the scenario. He's got this engine. I get to this way. I get to keep my leader and keep last say with Geralt of Rivia. I think that's our best chance of winning. You don't have much left though. What does he still have left? He just has like Dana carryover. This I need to get those cards. Hello. Okay. And then hopefully skirmishers on top. We'll play scout for 9 points. And we've got a pride to answer Antherian, most likely. Do we even bother answering this right away? I want to play this as a proactive play, and then if I answer this, I'm kind of losing a lot of points. He's not going to click this right away.
That's what.
You were blue, what did I bottom scroll? Bear Witcher, and I thinned it out with Gwen at some point.
You're dead already.
Okay.
I'll smash your mug. Shut it and fight, you bastard.
How many points is this worth? This is getting 2 more points? This is worth 6? I think we... I don't know. What do you guys think we should do with our leader here? Still nothing, maybe. He can get 3 boosts from this, but if he 3 boosts this, this is still worth 8. Is the tree at the Geralt target? No. The Geralt target should be the bird, but he might not have the bird, is the problem.
We'll paint the white frost red.
It all depends on... I don't know what this is going to hit. I'm not sure what this is going to hit. Let's do this. Pew! Look at that snipe. Scout has to go range, though. It doesn't have to. Like, it's a 1 in 3 chance to get 3 points, but if I play it front row, I definitely don't lose 2 points. I guess right now it doesn't matter. He still has something that he's holding on to.
Let's get this over with.
This. Tall punish? GG. Okay. We salvaged this game. It was kind of looking bad in round 2 after the Quorixis turn. But we got a pass. And then luckily he had the big bird. If he didn't play into the Geralt of Rivia, it would be a lot closer. We would have a brick and he would have some card instead of the big bird that's actual points for him. Because the Treant wasn't going to 9. The Treant didn't have that many tags, and it just... Yeah, it didn't boost that much. If he had, say, Anthurian instead of Big Bird, we might have lost. Oh!
Famous last words right there.
Scammed. Mr. Skywalker said he would remind me, but he's probably busy answering the poll right now. Alright, we're going second against Lined Pockets. Oh my bad, it's okay, no. It's my fault. Why does it feel like we're gonna run out of answers so fast?
Mankind is a virus, a plague.
Where's our lemons? Where is the lemons?
No!
Okay. Pew 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 pew.
Sharpen the bolts, boys.
Okay. Pull this out. Then discard. Or maybe play Berserker. One or the other. Tavern Brawl? Wait, what? He played a Tavern Brawl?
Don't you pester me.
Cult of Rivia.
Let's not get in the way of me axe.
He played a Tavern Brawl for 6 points? Or 7? I guess it was for 7. That's terrible, and it didn't kill an engine. His hand must be weird. Okay. Should we play Scald again? If we play Scald again and we don't get one of these two, we'll only have 1 discard left with Coral and 2 things to discard. We might have to leader this card, which is fine. That's fine. And this does get me ahead for now, which is nice.
Hey, listen here. Listen
Okay, so
well.
I think we're gonna get rid of Berserker. Berserker's basically a 6 if it doesn't get answered. I would kill this one. He's likely gonna have another spender in his hand. Like,
All that dancing around. It's not for me. Double the coin and consider it done.
let's get this set up for Brouver Warrior. We could res one of these two if we want with Fukushia, but I don't really want that. Yeah, he's got another spender, so killing the spender was never really going to be that great.
We'll paint the white frost red!
You know what, actually, maybe should have hit this to 2. Because he can buff this one. And I don't really, this one is not really a threat either. Neither of these are more of a threat than the other one. Because it's not like he's going to collect bounties with this. Well, I guess this is an engine. This is not an engine. This has Intimidate. This doesn't have Intimidate. So I should try to kill this one. So I think it's right to hit this to 1. And then maybe try to finish it with the second one next turn. Depends on what he does. Got Sesame at 2. Okay. Leadering for what? 9? What?
Well, we've not ended that.
Why did he do that? What? Why did he leader? Did he not want to activate the Sesame? Is that why he preemptively leadered? I guess. I guess that kind of makes sense. He wants to leader so that he gets ahead, but he doesn't want to spend a 0 and then leader because then he would activate the Sesame and lose his carryover. He wants to save the Sesame for the Oxenford card.
Better than paying tax.
Imagine Ulula, yeah. He gets the Sesame. Looks like we're going to play Fukusia. And we're going to Fukusia Darren. And just front row to the Darren. I think that's more points because this might die. Is the Geralt of Rivia going to break? No. Right? It's
Your
not
descendants, my
gonna break.
beloved. Sacrifices
think
for
so.
Melusine, one and all.
And he passes. Probably. What is going to be in this deck still? Cleaver? Casimir? Probably a Cleaver. Oxen for a guard. More Sesames. We should push. Especially if we draw Ulula, I think we should push. And we can thin with this. Renfri also really good for pushing. I would say we get rid of the Geralt for now. Rune Mage is also extremely good. There's a brick here. Squirrel's not good right now because the Sesame's gone. My main scare for mulliganing is Bear Witcher. I think we could just hold this hand. We can go Rune Mage, Renfri, and then Quen. Rune Mage, Renfri, Quen, pass. Is probably how I'm going to do it. I consider the Knight Errant, because like we've got so many buffed cards, but you can damage them and then I can't really rebuff them. There's the Casimir.
Well, that's that, you bucket.
Maybe we just... I Rivia this. I could Quen Rivia. We'll lose 3 points on the Bear Witcher, but this might be our best Geralt of Rivia too. We're right about the Casimir. I think we're gonna do that.
Damn it. Damn it.
He's gonna probably hit this, maybe. I'll have to spend 1 coin. Or sorry, 2 coins. And then we don't play this card. We want this card with Ulula. You call it a Mulligan Geralt? Yeah, I mean, it's fine, whatever. I don't hate it. I can also pass this turn. Might be better to pass this turn as well. Oh, if we play it now, we might get like humility or something. We could also play Berserker. Maybe it is just better to play Berserker. We don't really need the Berserker with the Ulula. We can just play Ulula with Herkia. And are we ever gonna buff this?
That's what.
We can hold. I don't think I'm gonna pass. Well, I also don't think I'm gonna be using this for anything. But he might die because of the explosives. What does this say? At the end of your turn.
Love to hear him beg for mercy. Not that it helps.
Alright. So he has 3 damage. He's currently down 8. He needs 9 points. I'm getting another 3. He needs 12 points. Got 4 here. Should just win. Right?
They used to call me Shrike. Wanna know
Should just
why?
win. Let's take that. Oh, we're not getting 3 more points from this. I lied. Not enough turns for this, because this was buffed. We go Cleaver. Philippa.
I'll never be imprisoned again.
Almost. Almost. Okay. That worked out. Wasn't the original plan, but it worked out. Ah, scammed again. Skywalker, I'm sorry.
Unleash the squall!
I'm sorry. Yeah, the guy kept Philippa for really long because he was expecting Ulula. Get rid of Iris so that we can Darren her. Then get rid of Bear Witcher. No, it's gotta be on purpose. No, it's not, I swear.
Don't get caught. Hit him between the legs.
We only have 6 damage right now. Let's just jam her. Let's just jam her. It's got 6 damage. But you can't like both bounty and kill her, right? Yeah. You can't both bounty and kill her.
If I go down,
He's still gonna get... I mean, she's basically gonna get no value. He's gonna kill her now. For this.
Evil's not going anywhere.
Okay, we leader that.
Blood! Blood everywhere!
Leader that and then lock the next thing. This is probably Golden Necker. Do we lock that? Annoying. It is something that can activate. I think we do just lock right away because the lock is going to be kind of useless later on when he plays the Golden Necker into Salamander location into Purify. We just lock ASAP. What's my favorite monster deck right now? Like this season? It's got to be Ruhin Death Wish. But of all time? Favorite monster deck of all time? Hard to say. Like, Werewolf Control was super fun early on, but it lasted. It was around like it stayed around in the meta for so long that a lot of people got sick of it. I still really like the deck. I also really like the bonded Morntart deck that Miyamon came up with that I then adjusted. I guess thinning is winning, right?
Don't you pester me.
What would you do?
Freak show as well. Ugh. Kind of out of control. I could go like Vacusia into Bear Witcher, but then it just gives them even bigger bounty. He has bounty 6 right now. Vacusia Bear Witcher is probably the best play here if I want to win on even. And we kind of do want to win on even. Oh, let's go. No way.
Sacrifices must be made on both sides.
I'll cleave you in two.
Okay.
We will cleanse Novigrad with fire.
At least this is dead next turn. Still get a lot of, like, I mean... I need... This is enough points? I think this is enough points. He needs to play Candle this round. He basically needs to play Candle this round to get points on his side of the board, right? Or play Ignatius.
What? This? It's but a scratch.
Bet it didn't hit this one. Why does he keep playing this row?
In my trade, I am a great artist.
Last card Poison would be quite devastating here.
Portals.
His last card is a Poison. You gotta try for it though. Hopefully last card is just Golden Necker. And if he wants to win the round, he has to play the Golden Necker. Ugh, that's pretty bad. But he's gonna have 5 points. Like... I just take a tie? Because I don't really... If I take a tie, I still get last say. Oh, he's gonna leader. He's gonna leader for 1. And then I'm gonna play Geralt. Okay. Yeah, it's expensive. Sucks to play Geralt here.
Not your lucky day.
I don't think I like this that much. We drew that Geralt off of the top. It would have been much better to have a Renfri. Or any other card, really. Any other card, right? Because that Geralt's worth like 21 points. There's a hand.
Sharpen the boat, boys.
5 to 8 points after 10 cards in the game, yeah.
They're witch in every village, mama. An evil one.
Where's my Geralt? Oh, that's a nice draw.
Nothing like some overseas plundering and spring.
What do you think about Vanilla Iris for placeholder power nerf? Card never played on board anyways. It is played on board sometimes. Rarely, but sometimes.
Oh, I sense trouble.
Have we played Rune Mage? We haven't played Rune Mage. Like, I need 10 points to force this last card, which means I need to get a 6 on this. I would really like to Pride. Like, go for Renfri and then Pride. And then, I don't know, what? Set to 10 or Humility. Let's say it's Humility, right? Let's say it's Humility. That's 8 points, 16 points. I'm only up 6. Maybe it's not really worth it. Because it's only good if I hit Pride. If I don't hit Pride, it's bad. If I don't hit Pride, I have to use my leader, and he gets to keep the Nova carryover. And because I haven't... If I played Rune Mage, I would probably go for it, but I didn't. The Pride is the Destroy 8. Oh god. Oh god. Oh lord. I'm gonna get rid of this. Punished.
Hey, listen here. Listen well.
Move it, or I'll beat you bloody.
1 damage.
Blow the horn! Clang the gong!
Hit this. You. So no Sloth. We can't take Sloth. Gluttony is 7 points. Does he have more poisons? Could. Technically could. More poisons. Scoia'tael? Or Nilfgaard? Or Skellige for like discard again? Monsters Consume. Monster Consume might be good. Monster Pred Dive is also not too bad. Alright. Alright. Yeah, he did have a poison. Is this actually a win? Get 3 points from this, 23. I need 17. I need 13 on this to win.
Yeah, it's Baptiste. Go ahead, feel it.
I don't have Lust. Lust is an 8. I think Lust is the best here. Set to 10. That's enough, right? Enough.
Yield and save me some time.
Is stratagem 9 minimum? I don't know. With Rune Mage, I'm not sure. Let me check. We said we needed a 13 on... Oh, stratagem... No, you're saying greed. Greed is not 9 minimum. Greed is not 9 minimum because our front row stratagem is a 0. It's a cursed scroll. Make sure not to change your favorite card. Oh, I would have forgotten if not for this Renfri discussion. I totally would have forgotten. Selkirk. Legendary premium. Woo! Insane premium, yeah. But I was curious about Renfri. We played Rune Mage already. So what's the worst that we could have gotten? Greed is 5 or maybe 4. That's probably one of the worst. Gluttony we said was 7, right? Sloth was 0. Envy was 3, so we've got 0, 0, 3. These 3 are really bad. Wrath was 6. Pride was 0. So we had 4 really, really bad ones. What's the 5th worst one? Because that's the one that, like, if we really, really low roll, that was the one that we would get. This is an 8. This was a 7. And Wrath was a 6. So I think the worst one we would have to settle for would be Wrath if we missed Gluttony and Lust. We'd have to settle for a 6. And then out of these, the 2 best ones were this and this. These are both 6s. This could have been a 4. Yeah, so we'd have to settle for a 4. So we could have low rolled. We really could have low rolled. I needed 17 to win. 17 to win, minus 4 from the Renfri body. We need 13 off of the curse and the blessing to win. 12 to tie. We could have gotten stuck with, at lowest, a 10. We could have gotten stuck with a 6 curse and a 4 blessing. We would have lost. We ended up getting an 8 curse and a 6 blessing. 14. We won by 2 only. But the chances of winning were still pretty good. Because we played Rune Mage. Rune Mage carrying. Yeah, this premium stood out even more because we had fewer cards. But I mean, the early premiums were a lot of the early premiums were really good. And by the time, you know, the last few new cards came out, the premiums were very meh. You notice the art budget, like, very obviously decreasing. We're up against... Oh, I don't think this is Eudora. Well, maybe it is. Getting rid of this. And is really good. Not Eudora. I should still mulligan though. Yeah, I should keep that so that I can put that to the bottom. Do I want to set up like an Ulula right away? I only remember that Kelpie was in the last set, and that's one of my favorite arts in the whole game. Kelpie's really good art, yeah.
We await the signal.
So it's very elf heavy.
Then, don't budge.
Our opponent's deck is super elf heavy. I need to pick up Darren at some point. We can do... I think we can do this first.
Swear it upon the gods, I will avenge my father.
Yeah, some sort of like heist, or not even heist, but like Vanadane, right? I'm thinking it's like Vanadane, of course.
Death awaits
Giga
us
high
all.
roll. Madness. Oh wait, we already got the Darren. So what are we taking with this? What are we taking with this? Renfri's gang? Renfri? Maybe Renfri. This next? And then Ulula? We get some Ulula value?
This is but a scratch.
Yeah, I think we should just take Renfri in hand, unless maybe
One will
Squirrel?
not be heard.
Is this like gonna be a decoy sort of deck, or a, what's her name? Telianyn sort of deck? Maybe. It might be. We could try for some sort of damage. I think we just play this though. If we play this, he plays a Waylay and then full leaders. Also pretty bad. think we just play it.
You wish you could kiss my pale arse.
Let's wait with this. COC. Hmm. Five, six. Play for 6. Play back row. Probably back row is better.
None can match the power of Nilfgaard.
Now he goes for the decoy. Oh, Nero decoy. Okay, then we can take Squirrel. We can take Squirrel and get her. Oh yeah, Telianyn. We can leader the Telianyn.
No bloodshed. Got that?
Leader the Telianyn. He gets the editing back. Sadness. I really need to squirrel this Oniro. Oh, I messed up. Oh no, I actually no. Maybe not. So I lose possibly 1 point. I lose possibly 1 point, but this sequencing, or this leaving the unbuffed Bear Witcher, the one that's at the bottom for the Quen, could mean that we don't brick if we don't end up playing Quen in this round. I'm gonna start playing Waylays. Oh no.
Kedmil Vanadane.
This is so scary. He also has okay, so let's do this is gonna kill this, right? Let's do this.
No one calls us cowards!
This kills this, which is very nice. Light cavalry saving the day. Okay, nice. He's keeping all of his waylays, which means he probably doesn't play Alyssa. He's trying to mulligan them. 72 hours is all over ladder. We played the shit out of Clog that first month. Sorry, not sorry. It was pretty fun. It was pretty fun to just like go 6 cards down and then get adrenaline super early and then watch opponents struggle for 9 turns in round 2 to catch up to our, you know, 20 point per turn engine.
Don't you pester me.
I'm gonna need more tempo in this round, so we're gonna do this.
Just one more.
This is already at the bottom. God.
Never had your kneecaps broken.
We just gotta push the Simless out, right? Like, that's basically all we have to do is push the Simless out.
Damn it.
He's gonna have a Gourd finisher. The problem is we push the Simless out, we won't have last say. He's got 6 Waylays. He hasn't played an Angus, so it's 37 points. 6 Waylays, 37 points.
Elven blarney.
This is annoying. Is that worth it? What about Facusia? Facusia worth it? Really? Wastes too much rain. What would Renfri play? How much is this playing for? This is playing for 4 plus 3, 7? I think we just play Renfri.
They'll pay for my stolen birthright.
No envy. No gluttony, maybe. Really the only thing that looks reasonable. Thinking about set to 10. Squirrel. He squirreled what? Bear Witcher? Yeah, it looks like he squirreled Bear Witcher. Okay. This is very annoying. If I pass here, he doesn't play a Simless. He just plays. He has 10 points on his leader. If I pass here, he doesn't play a Simless, and then he saves a Simless for round 3. But we get to keep last say to Geralt the Gourd. If I keep playing, I'm not playing for a lot. I'm playing for like 7 points here. I think we're passing though. I think we're still passing. It's too bad I didn't buff this one. I guess he could still kill the Death Blow the Renfri. We get 5 power Viper Witcher? No! God, no! If you want to buff Clog, buff Contaminator. Buff bottom Clog. Don't buff top Clog. I would also rather face Mill than Clog. Mainly because it's weaker. But they both have the similar... Both are similar concepts. Round 1, draw RNG. Okay, that's not enough. Right?
They cannot see us.
Not enough. Wow. Wait, how did he get screwed so hard? Holy crap. Oh my god. Wait, why didn't he just Heat Wave instead of Waylay? He played a Waylay for 6 instead of a Heat Wave for 9. What? That's very strange. Okay. I'm worried about like taking a first mulligan, not getting a discard, and then taking a second mulligan and getting Renfri's gang. That's what I'm very scared of. So I think the safe thing to do is actually mulligan this. And then we just keep. God, this is such a bad... This is such... He's gonna play Whisper. Oh god. We are in trouble.
You stand no chance.
Not gonna lie, we are in major trouble. Maybe we should play... I need to play this before my 3rd to last turn, right? Then we'll play this, then... And... Wait, no, we can play Doragary now? Doragary? This could also be a Geralt target. I think this deck should play Gourd, but this could be a Geralt target. Dude, do we just win? He has 36 points on his Simless. No, actually 30... Sorry, it should be 30 now. 31, because he played one Waylay. Or he might play Alyssa. He might play 2 elves and then Alyssa, and then Simless Finisher. I think we're not answering this. This is maybe our only...
Boss doesn't like
this is maybe our only Geralt target. Discard? What's the upside of discarding? I don't see any upside of discarding. It's not like there are cards that he has... It's not like his warriors where they have cards they can only play if you have points on your side of the board, and those cards that points on your side of the board allows them to play gets more points on their side of the board. Like, Waylays will still get the same number of points on his side of the board even if I have no units.
I never miss.
He still gets the tokens. That's the thing, right? He still gets the tokens. Seven, 8, 9, 10. This can hit this one time, and we'll be okay still.
Take more than that to stop
Oh,
me.
right. Oh, my fucking...
In each of us dwells both
He didn't put the
chaos
second
and
Waylay back, so he's got...
good and evil.
Uh-oh. What does that mean? That means he's got not another elf. He's got Simless and something that's not an elf. That's what it means. So either Tall Punish or Gourd, I think.
We'll paint the white frost red!
Thank God. Alright, one more Berserker. Oh, but it's not growing anymore. Okay, he's got Gourd.
Cut the grid, or I'll cut your dog!
Wait. Then let's do the... I guess we gotta do this now. We gotta do this now before this hits the Gourd,
That's your lucky
and then we
day.
lose it. Oh no, it killed the only elf. It killed the only non-elf. Man, that's 2 more points for him.
Why should I,
Might
an
be
elf,
a
sage,
difference maker
converse
here.
with an ape?
Time for you to
Berserker,
die,
you're
dwarf.
freaking trolling.
Accursed racists.
No, we don't want to lock because we then lose 2 points. If we lock, we lose 2 points on the
I'll
Fukushia
do
ring,
so sword in hand.
right?
Sacrifices must be made on both sides.
Wait, what? We don't have a Bear Witcher in our graveyard. Ew.
Blood! Blood everywhere!
Fine. We are okay. Barely. By 6. Okay. Oof. It's a good thing I went the conservative route. If we tried to keep the Skirmisher and try to get discard synergy in round 3 there, that could have been really bad for us. We don't know what the second mulligan is. The second mulligan might have gotten a brick. It might have gotten a second Skirmisher, and we'd have like 2 Skirmishers with no discard. Ulula was way more there. Was more there? Oh, yeah, you're right. Ulula was more there. You're right. Ulula was 10.
We've
Right.
favored enough.
Instead of
Let's
Darren.
get to work.
Well, Ulula was 10 instead of 8, but -1 for Gluttony. So it was 1 more. Ulula was 1 more than Darren. So still more. But both were luckily able to win. 1 second. I'm not awake. I'm telling you, like, first game, if we make those stupid mistakes in the first game, like not noticing that Iris is in hand, that we need to mulligan the Iris, it means that the stream is going to be a bad stream. Maybe, like, I'm being too Debbie Downer about it, but this is from many, many, many years of observation. I know myself. I know, like, how my head is feeling right now. It means that I'm not, like, I'm not 100% on my game today. I kind of like leadering. I don't need to rush the leader. I can still leader next turn. It's not going to go to, like, 10 in 1 turn. We could go Ulula and try and see what happens. I mean, how do I even follow up with the Ulula? I don't really have any follow up with the Ulula, so I guess we shouldn't do that. I guess we just lead her. Or we just wait. Maybe I can Geralt of Rivia it eventually. We could do that too. Okay. Let's do this first.
No!
We have 2 things to discard in hand, but only 1 discarder. Golden Necker Armory Dwarves? Could be. Yep. Definitely could be. Could just be regular dwarves as well. He's playing with Eudora. Regular dwarves can play Gabor.
Wanna puff on my axe?
I haven't played GN Armor Dwarves in a long time. I don't really want to play Ulula here. She's not doing anything. I could just play Berserker and hope to ping this off right away. Like the earlier we play it, the more likely it's going to ping this. Nice. And then we can lock like a chariot. We can lock a chariot.
Never ever whistle
He
in
wants
a
to give
line.
armor back to this. Could he possibly be passing? What do we need to lock? If it's Golden Necker, there's not going to be a Brouver. What do we need to lock? Like Xavier Morin? It's going to be like 1 point per turn engines that we lock, right?
I do not mince words.
If I lock this,
on principle.
I'm only going to be tied at best, even if it hits this. And then he passes, and then are we sad? Should I can't, okay, he's going to play... This is going to be an Armor's Workshop Dennis deck. I think we do this. To get ahead. It's gonna be an Armor's Workshop deck. We're gonna have a Geralt of Rivia, even if we don't Geralt of Rivia this Gabor. Hello, Yaxam. Do we have any Squirrel target versus Golden Necker? I think not. That's kind of annoying.
Don't you pester me.
Of course we draw the fucking brick. I can't play any cards now. I have no cards I can play. I can play this with no synergy. And I can play Squirrel, which is useless. I can't play this, can't play this, can't play this, can't play this. Ah. That's so unfortunate, man. Wow. That was the 1 in 13 cards. There was 1 in 13 cards I could not draw. I guess 2. Skirmisher is also bad, but everything else is quite good. He actually got ahead, too. So what do we do? Like, this would be such a shit pass for us. The other option is to play, like, we could play Squirrel, I guess. We could play Squirrel and just force another card and then pass. Just trade the Squirrel for something. That's fine.
Dance!
He doesn't have to play anything good. He just plays like he's only played carryover and bronzes. I mean, I guess he played the Sultan Chive with a Eudora. That's lucky for us. It does have the Eudora. How does he answer Ulula? He doesn't really answer Ulula. Maybe a Ciaran. I cut Berna. I cut Berna for Rune Mage. Upgraded Berna for Rune Mage. Put in second Scald. And then downgraded Lemons to Squirrel. I think this is a pass. I need a more playable hand. Lemons OP. Lemons is good. Just situational, right? Just depends. It depends on your meta. Like, I've not actually encountered Alzer much this season, and Tatterwing sometimes. I think we mulligan this. I don't know. We could also just keep, but like, this is good, this is good, this is good, this is good. This is just, again, kind of awkward. Probably better to keep and just not mess it up. This is a brick, though. But it's a brick for this round. It's kind of good for later. The question is he going to 2-0 us? And I have a Scald in the graveyard if I really need to. Oh, I don't have Fukusia. It's not Golden Necker. He plays Garrison. So he's playing Zoltan Chive. We are going to get 2-0'd. Oh boy. Yeah, it's kind of looking like we're going to get 2-0'd. Or he's going for the 2-0. Right? He's going for the 2-0. Which means he also maybe plays Brouver. Yikes. Okay, we'll open with Berserker and then Ulula.
You're lucky to keep your heat.
Then I guess we go Skellige with this because we can find. The fuck? Oh man, it didn't activate the Ulula because the shield doesn't count as taking damage. Oh my god.
Always willing.
Well, I mean, he loses quite a few points hitting this. Let's go Skellige. Actually, maybe we should have gone Renfri there. Yeah. This would have been better in a couple turns. I guess we could take Vader.
Kill the sons, steal the lasses!
Renfri should have been this turn. But I was thinking like maybe this will die next turn.
Ha! Nothing like a dwarf to get you out of a tight spot.
Damn it.
Okay, Renfri soon. Maybe Pride. Renfri into Pride, Renfri into Sloth. Sloth is also good. The Sloth can help us get this or this or this. These three are all ways to get rid of this Skirmisher. If we do get Sloth, I might want to play Quen before we play Sloth into the gang. You get rid of this, because this is not at the bottom.
Maybe the axe of the heat while
That's
I'm at it.
okay. We can't pride this anymore. This played for 12.
The only good mage is a dead mage.
No sloth, of course. Man. I think it's gluttony. I think it's set to 10, and we're gonna use the gluttony after he passes to catch up. The plan. Okay, so I need 27. 27 in 1, right? Gluttony is currently 8 plus 9, 17. So I could do it with either Quen or Renfri's gang. I think we do it with Renfri's gang. Because Quen is more... Well, Quen has more points, but it's reactive. Renfri gang is proactive. Renfri's gang might be a better proactive play, because none of these cards are really proactive. Let's do that, then.
I hate portals.
What are you gonna do, eh?
A bit expensive. We overkill. We overkill a bit. Like 8. Hold on one sec. Okay, I'm expecting Zoltan's Company here, and Zoltan's Scoundrel, right? Because he had a 4-power Eudora. And Zoltan's Scoundrel, Zoltan's Company. Oh, come on. Bro, how does this happen every game? We have a Scald in the graveyard, right? Okay, nice. No leader. What does he still have for control? I'm thinking of just opening a Herkia. I want to like Herkia and then Facusia. Herkia and then Facusia, and then go gang Coral. This way we get most value on our engines if he doesn't have an answer. He's not clicking the garrison. Facusia... We Facusia Ulula or Facusia Bear Witcher? We're gonna draw one more card. It's gonna be this, 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 or this. One of these. I think it's Ulula.
He shall be mine alone, forever.
Nice! The rain combo snipe. Okay.
Might be none too tall, but crash skulls as well as any other.
Ew. Oh. Oh.
A pleasure to bleed you.
Do I care? I kind of don't care. I think I kind of don't care about this card. Like, it's not... If I hit it, he's gonna be able to turn it back on with his Mahakam Forge. And, like, there's just not that many turns. Like, killing the Volunteer is probably better. He's got a Scoundrel, most likely, in his hand as well.
I can do a great deal more for you.
Do we win? We'll see. I don't know. We'll see.
Crack and eat me ghoulies. Looky here.
Too bad it's not a Brouver warrior. Brouver warrior probably would have been the best. But maybe we get skirmisher here. This is also 8 points. I mean, maybe it's not bad because the coral. About 8-ish points. Depends on what it hits.
Double chase.
Pretty weak. Play for 8. Maybe 7.
Hey, listen here.
Nice.
Listen
I
well.
rolled.
Nothing like some overseas plunder in springtime.
Could be a win. Leader plays for 6. Then he plays like... Okay, what if it's Simless? Because we didn't... if it's Simless, we would actually lose, right? Simless into Armor's Workshop? He waited for that? I wonder if he had it in his deck. Hey, peek. Finals are over. GG's. You know, back in my day, there was no such thing as Oklahoma City Thunder. That's how old I am. Dude, they're 2008. Founded 2008. That's so new. Oh, they used to be the Seattle Supersonics. And then they moved? Why did they move? Why did Seattle Supersonics become Oklahoma City Thunder? I mean, probably money, but like, why money? Why was it profitable for them to move? Imprisonment. Going first. Yeah, we'll move Witcher bottom. Yep, yep. What do we want to bring into our hand? Maybe Rune Mage?
No!
Okay. Apparently Seattle might get a new team soon. Oh, really? Due to a failure to secure public funding for a new arena in Seattle. Oh. They wanted a new facility, a new stadium. Broke its lease with Key Arena and moved to Oklahoma City. Huh. I know Key Arena. I've been there. Imprisonment. So this is like Magni Division Royal Decree. This is going to be some sort of Golden Necker deck. He put in Falsiri? What did he put into? He put a Magni Division into our deck. So we'll probably have to discard that Magni Division. Or maybe he'll Abduction it.
Mankind is a virus, a plague.
How am I to catch it, Master? It sees me every time.
Suska. That is Suska.
I suppose. And the end.
Nothing like some overseas plundering in springtime.
He's gonna start clogging me with skirmishers, I think. do we do? What do we do?
You're next!
So, I think the plan is we go for Pride on Renfri, Pride to get through Defender, and then Geralt to kill Cohen? Not Cohen. What's his
Oh, sniffing Kiki more puke again.
Geralt to kill Colgrim?
Paran Anis.
Oh. Everything else sucks. Like this is 1 point better than this. Let's just take this. Make him use a lock. Okay, plays this for clog. Wait, he doesn't want to clog me with infiltrators? Really? Are you sure? Next turn is the last turn we had a chance to leader this. We'll go this first.
I'll smash your mug! Shut the fight, you bastard!
I'm gonna hit this. It doesn't matter. The 9's at the bottom, right? I think I still get rid of the 9 because I think we want to maybe play this round.
They'll pay for my stolen birthright.
Is it gonna be okay if we take cooldown? I think so. I mean, cooldown's not really worth that much. I want to have flexibility of when to use this, because he might play defender early or something. That's why he didn't. That's why he didn't tourney joust it. He wanted to put that on top of my deck. Lucia. I need to win this round. I really need to win this round. I think we're taking Vacusia. Defender, I'm telling you, I'm not awake. I'm not awake, dude. Defend. Colgrim. Colgrim, right? I'm talking about Colgrim.
Need a hand? Just chop one off.
Of course it hits armor. So the question is, do we use the Geralt to win this round? And then try to push the Colgrim out in round 2? How much crap do I have on top of my deck? I have 1, 2, 3. 3 crap, and this might be somewhere there. There's a lock at the bottom of my deck, but I can't access it.
Not your lucky day.
Oh, did I play this in the wrong spot? Yeah, I have -1.
I'll cleave you in two.
Look. -1. Hopefully he just still passes. I don't even know if the Colgrim is going to be 9 power on the turn that he's played. We do thin a lot. He's going to clog us more. It's currently 7 power. I might thin more, though. I don't want to score, right? Well, he's going to lock the Ulula. It's going to be worth 8. Let's pass here. Oh, shit.
If not by strength, then
Not a
by
mulligan that.
stealth.
So he's going to go multiple cards down to get extra adrenaline. Ay. Of course. Goes straight to the top. Of course, all these cards go straight to the top. Holy cow. Yeah, I should have kept Infiltrator in hand. Yeah, okay, he forfeits. He didn't draw Colgrim. Easy game. Easy game. Oh. Hold on one sec. Okay. Where are we with this deck? We're on peak, right? 25-18, okay. Let's go. I mean, having like a Coral or a Scald stuck at the bottom of the deck does kind of suck. But we haven't, I feel like we've only lost maybe 1 game because of that, if even. This is what I'm trying to think about, like, was it a good decision to cut the Baron of Bran? Because with Baron of Bran, you have excess discards. You have excess discards, and then you typically use them to discard like Squirrel/Peller or Lemons if they're not useful. But then Berna kind of plays for a 6. Maybe a 10 if Coral's alive. Baron Brand also forces you to discard. She's not optional discard. Yeah, I feel like we're doing okay without Berna. I don't really miss the Berna that much. Baron Brand only doesn't force you to discard if you play her at the end of the game, basically. Or, no, I mean, like, how do I say it? If you thin everything else first, let's say you've thinned down to 1, and you only have 1 card left in your deck, if you play Baron of Bran with 1 card in your deck, or 0 cards in your deck, then she doesn't force you to discard twice. She only forces you to discard the same number of cards that you draw. If you draw one card, then she only forces you to discard one card. They changed that at some point, which is a nice little quality of life thing where you don't. I don't know if maybe quality of life is not the right way to describe it, but at least it doesn't penalize you so hard that you lose card advantage. She does draw first and then discard, yeah. Which is good. It's better to draw first and discard. For sure, compared to discard first and draw. Is there anything else? Is there anything in the game that discards first and then draws? I feel like there used to be. But not anymore, right? Did Bran do that? The Bran leader? Or maybe just in like beta and stuff, might have discarded first. Imagine playing a deck that's only win con depends on one card. Yep. He had 5 cards left in the deck at the end of the game in round 3, if I remember correctly. That means there's 3 cards that he didn't see. How do you set up your deck like that? That you don't see 3 cards? Maybe he missed like a Dead Man's Tongue or something. Never drew Dead Man's Tongue, and then never drew Colgrim either. Tier second form discards first. Well, tier second form doesn't draw any cards, and it doesn't discard first. You pick the card from the graveyard first, and then you discard. But like, it doesn't draw, so it doesn't matter. Right? The discard first versus draw first is only applies if the card actually draws a card. If you discard from hand, then it doesn't, or you discard from deck, or you have some other mechanic to replace the card that you discard from hand, then it doesn't matter as much. But usually, basically, what you're looking for things, and you're looking for things that you prefer to add the card to your hand before you discard, wherever it's coming from, whether it's coming from the deck by drawing or whether it's coming from the graveyard by like tier. You want to add that card to your hand first before you discard. So you have the option to discard the card that was added to hand. Hey, we got one.
Ho ho, I sense trouble.
In Tier's case, discarding first would be a buff. Yeah, I mean, that's true. Most of the time, you're really never gonna want to discard the card that you picked up with Tier, right? If you discard first, then maybe you can add a Greatsword or a Invader into your graveyard that you didn't. Did we just play this guy? Was this the Armor Dwarf guy? No, it was not. Everyone playing Forge because of buff? No? What? No. First of all, not everyone is playing Forge. Like, there's been very little Forges, at least from what my experience. I feel like it really depends on your meta, but there's been very, very few Forges. And at least I feel like Forge decks are still not amazing. They're fine. They're not bad, but they're not amazing. Sure, let's just do this. What am I putting to the bottom? What am I putting to the bottom?
Sure, no
Eskel.
problem.
Okay. I guess we can put this Brouver warrior to the bottom then, since she got answered. I'd rather keep this for chariot. Apparently in lower ranks, people hate Forge. Reverting the buff is very popular on the Gwent Discord server from what I can tell. Really? What? That's so strange. Is it super popular in regular rank? That is just really strange to me. We're gonna try to find damage first to kill this. Or lock. Oh, Scoia'tael is pretty good here. Maybe Scoia'tael. Kill it with damage. I'm gonna take the engine. You don't see it much in rank 1. Lower rank doesn't play Spelltor or Shiro Boost. I feel like lower rank plays so this is like maybe the similar deck. Similar deck to what we just played against earlier.
Is in harmony.
So now I wish I had this Brouver warrior to kill this guy because he played it back row. I guess it doesn't. It's still not that good. It's still like a 5-point card. 5-point card that stops an engine. Oh wait. First.
A pleasure to bleed you.
I feel like the regular rank Scoia'tael deck of choice should be Dwarf Swarm. It should be Precision Strike Dwarf Swarm, not Mahakam Forge, because Mahakam Forge doesn't give you as much control, and those regular rank players, they face a lot of like degenerate combo stuff, right? And they tend to like a lot of control. That's why they play so much like dragons and Madoc. Maybe that's the ST deck of choice for regular rank. Oh, we got a Morkvarg, nice. Oh wait, no, that was already in my hand. I'm confused.
I can do a great deal more for you.
This other one. How does the Rune Mage card work? It turns every time you create anything. Normally, create shows you 3 random choices, and then you choose one of the 3. It becomes 5 random choices instead after you play Rune Mage. We're on blue coin. We're currently ahead. I could take a pass here. I think that's probably fine. I could also see us playing Brouver Warrior, but I think that just risks losing on even, and I don't really want to do that. Let's just pass. And before Best Boy.
It's like a tempt fate every passing day.
So because he spawns a because he spawns a Runestone is a create card, so immediately he gets to benefit from his effect of seeing 5 instead of 3. And then if you play Renfri, that's create. If you play Shoop, that's create. If you play Henry, like Henry Varatra, that's create. And then a bunch of other stuff like Sorceress of Doblathana, Bountiful Harvest, Backup Plan. Alright. We have to expect a pretty strong push, I think. I would like to draw one of the skirmishers. I'd like to draw Herkia. I think we don't want this card. Ornamental Sword was such a Giga Chad card, Gulo. I loved Ornamental Sword. Okay, Makusia into Ulula? Seems fine. Oh.
Folk can be just as treacherous as the sea.
Alright, maybe I should have played Herkia first. Oh well. We could have at least got a little bit extra value. Like 1 extra point of value with playing Herkia first. Or even 2. Depends on if he like heat waves this or not. If we play Herkia first, he might heat wave this.
We've lived in isolation for too bloody long.
We went first. One of the bear... No, sorry. Brouver Warriors at the bottom. So neither of the Bear Wishers at the bottom. We might draw into them. I don't really want to play this right now. Play this first, then. Come on, kill one of the Dwarves.
Nothing like a dwarf to get you out of a tight spot.
They always buff him. I guess just to play around the leader. Is this better for them? I don't think so. I don't think buffing him is better for them. Maybe they're just hoping that Geralt of Rivia is not in our hand. Perhaps. We are ahead.
Double face.
Okay. I need 17. 3 plus 13, 16, 17. So this is enough if we don't hit armor twice. But the likelihood of hitting... Oh, wait. No. We need 18, because this is hitting us. Dangerous. We need 18. Oh, boy. That's scary.
I hate portals. What are you gonna do, huh?
I think we're clicking this now. No. The fuck, man. Double hit armor? Really? Yeah, of course you pass. So if I play back row, it's bad if I play back row, it's only bad if I draw Bear Witcher. And if I draw Bear Witcher, then I have to leader this Berserker instead. I think I still want to thin. I still want to get like this like some sort of combo going, right? Still want to draw.
Don't you pester me.
Fine. Perfection would have been Zoltan pinging the shield. Yeah. There it is. Okay. This is still not good, though. It's still kind of bad, because, like, most likely we're going to draw a brick. We're going to leader this and then draw a brick. Shoot. Whatever. Let's get good.
Hey, listen here. Listen well.
Nothing like some overseas plundering in springtime.
Can't do anything about it.
Dance! Dance! Dance with my death!
Might be my best leader, but I gotta play this card now.
What's 3 arrows in the arse? A pinprick! That's what!
We'll leader this.
Yeah, it's Batiste.
Sloth?
Go ahead, feel it.
Sloth is worth... I don't know. Maybe like 7 at best. I think. 7 or 8 at best. Everything's bad, though. Like, literally everything is bad. So I think Sloth might be the best card. Sloth is at least worth 5 or 6. Stratagem gives me Cursed Scrolls, not... Wait. Oh, actually, Stratagem might be good because it upgrades this card. And then set to 10. Set to 10 might play in... Oh, he has already played Double Tall Punish, so we should be fine. We don't get discard, no. We get Curse Scroll. Stratagem? We would... If I put bleed on this, I can get an extra 2 points? Okay, I think bleed is the best. Because this bleed plays for 4 instead of 5, I lose 1, but then I gain 2 on this. Or even... I think it's just kill this instead of hit this. Hit this, right? Think that's a win? Nice.
Always willing, pal.
GG. Yeah, I mean, this Dwarf deck does not seem that good. Somebody played it, though. Maybe Danny? Just faced 2 different people playing the same deck, basically. Although one person played Gabor and the other person didn't play Gabor. Was Garrison in both decks? As it turns out, typing Dwarf in the search bar and clicking does not have a good deck. Yeah, does not a good deck make. Yeah, that's just something that you have to find out for yourself. Everybody's like, at one point in their Gwent career is like, oh my god, I'll just type Dwarf in the deck builder and literally put every single Dwarf in my deck. Think of the synergies, man! I've been there. I'm not judging. There once was a time that actually worked. Back in beta. Closed beta, I think, even? Was it open beta or closed beta? Or maybe both. Maybe early open beta still had this. Where, like, a bunch of Dwarves had resilience. A bunch of Dwarves had 3-round resilience. It's the stupidest shit ever. You would just carry a row of Dwarves with you from round 1 all the way to round 3.
Onward! Attack!
You made a Dwarf deck like that an hour ago? Nice. I don't remember anymore. I think Thunderbolt Potion probably. Yeah, you couldn't just play Dwarves, but... The Ithlin Dwarf deck. I see. Yeah, maybe that was the one. Inspired Zeal Temple. We're going second. We don't have a Heat Wave. We are Sag. I kind of think we keep. I don't want to brick this. I don't want to brick this. I mean, this is not a hard brick, but it's annoying. And we have, like, a lot of Ulula synergy together. Would be an okay keep. We don't have a Peller deck. We're gonna get Margarita for sure. Erland Gerhardt War Elephant. Okay. Gerhardt War Elephant. Erland is not too scary. Unless the Erland's in round 1. Gerhardt is point slam. We don't need to answer Gerhardt, most likely. War Elephant, we do need to answer. We can Geralt of Rivia it, or leader it, maybe. What? I mean, he has Zeal, so he might Zeal it. What do you mean, Jesse? Do you mean deck lists, or do you mean actual footage of the tournament? Let me find it for you. CDPR Gwent has a YouTube channel. Here. What did he play? Oil? Well, that's annoying. Okay, boost time. Oh, got a boost. Oh, yeah. We got a boost. Boost 3 adjacent allied units.
Get going or get a beating.
Maybe this helps it survive a forbidden magic or something. He's gonna oil it again, most likely. Yep. Or Vandergriff's Blade. Okay. Well, I mean, it played for like 9, kind of.
Take more than that to stop me.
Maybe I should have played just Darren for. He's
Blood
passing.
alone can my maid's honor unbesmirch.
Wait, if he's passing, why did he spend the double boiling oil to kill him? That seems weird, right? Maybe just misplay. Or maybe just wants to save all of his engines and not want to play a single engine in round 1. Companions is just a worse Darren. It's basically just a worse Darren. Do I squirrel this Ronvid? Or do we squirrel, should we try to wait for AA? Let's keep that. Hopefully no Secret Service. I'm gonna rage when he actually does have Secret Service, though. I wish we had Herkia. I really wish we had Herkia. I think this is not worth scrolling. It's too low tempo. We're not going to go into long round 3, right? It's too low tempo, and like he's going to have 1s to kill even without the Ronvid. He's going to kill, like, we have 2s and 3s. He's just going to kill those. Quite annoying. What do I even play? I think we just play Scald into the Trebuchet. don't really want to lock this. Not worth a lock. Can't play Quen, can't play Renfri because we don't want a leader. Can't play this. Could play Squirrel or Fucusia. And we want a Fucusia? Fucusia Ulula? I don't have that much synergy right now. I think it's just this.
Hey, listen here. Listen well.
Let's not get in the way of my axe.
There's our squirrel target. I had fried rice today.
I'm an officer and a gentleman.
Okay. Interesting. We want an even in round 1? Did. Okay. Did win on even. I did not realize that. We just bleed, 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 bleed. And then... Short round 3, leader, Renfri, Quen. Plus 3 other cards. I don't know if this Geralt of Rivia is going to be a Brickerino. Not later. He has this Anseus. He has the really tall card from Temple, so until we see that, we're not going to be bricked. First. We're just value bleeding. Value bleeding is the name of the game here. We're saving Dorgary for anything that gets like carryover, or maybe like a Refards, since Refards like thins. And we might res Scald if he kills the Scald eventually with this reinforced Trebuchet and this bombardment. Oh, it's like basically dead. We can res Scald and then get another thin. But this is also a big play. This Fucusia is a big play. I have too many good cards in my hand. I have a little bit too many good cards in my hand. I would like to thin a little bit. So, I'm kind of thinking we...
Your descendants, my beloved. Sacrifices for Melusine, one and all.
Don't you pester me.
Crack and eat me ghoulies. Looky here.
I'm really considering leader. Considering leader and then just playing Renfri, then I can shorten the round. Like, if I leader Renfri, I'm still basically saving this, keeping, well, I think I have to decide and see how much he commits. Leader Renfri, we are losing carryover by playing leader Renfri, right? But we're thinning. Anyone got a good Milva deck? I saw Lirio playing a Dragon's Milva Shiru deck yesterday. He was at like 2570 with it. Pretty good score. He said it was doing fine for him, but looks kind of cope. The one game I watched, he lost.
We'll paint the white frost red!
Surpassed my MMR peak of 2579, but my deck is also cope. What was your deck? Oh, Devotion Shiru? Yeah, Lyro jamming Olgroids and Dragon's Milva to top 1. I know, right? The state of the competitive Gwent right now is there's just not enough.
For me, Bilberry's honor.
There's just not enough like good players to really say anything about top 1 or top pro rank. You cannot base that, oh, it's top 1. Top 1 player is playing these decks. These must be the best decks in the game. It's really just not an assumption that you can make. If I don't get Geralt of Rivia, I might want to save this for Geralt of Rivia, because he might have a really big on saves. This lock? Should I save the lock? Blaze of Glory does 10 damage? His Refards or his Demavend is probably not going to be 10. I mean, technically it could be 11. Demavend could be 11 if he plays a Winch off of Demavend. Then we just Geralt of Rivia it. I want to trade. I want to trade this lock. I feel like this lock is going to just trade down. But I don't know. It depends on how good his hand is. His hand is good. He could still have another bronze in his hand, and then the lock trades for a bronze, and then we're sad. 6 cards left to play. There are 6 good cards still left in the deck. There's 3 good cards left in the deck. You want a leader? I don't have enough time. I think we should play, though.
I do not mince words on Priest.
I don't think we should leader. Leader's big removal. Leader is carryover. Okay, nice. Now maybe we can leader. If I leader now, I'm getting another 3 from the rain. He gets 3 from this battering ram. If I leader now, I'm at down 3, and then I play Renfri. Yeah, my doors in my house are getting banged shut by the wind, by the breeze. His hand must be good. If he's playing this now, his hand is probably pretty good. Although this might not be that good. If he doesn't have soldiers, it might not be that good. Oh.
I have scores to settle.
Gluttony. Pride. Let's go Pride. We can't really go wrong with Pride, right? Let's go more removal. War Elephant blew the door away. Okay.
I demand satisfaction! Now!
Interesting. I mean, I suppose this is a pass. 20. Should be a pass. Doesn't make any sense to play. We can't even. We'd have to leader too. Even if we took Geralt of Rivia, we'd have the leader here. Is there a chance that Geralt of Rivia will brick now? That is the scary thing. Is that there is a small chance that Geralt of Rivia will brick now. He had Gerhardt, but Gerhardt doesn't have to boost himself. And then he had Erland. What if he plays Erland? Okay. so-so hand. It's fine. I would have liked Herkia. Herkia would have been really nice for Erland.
I'll give them 2 days before they cower and retreat.
Oh man. No. Okay.
Most beautiful of maidens, I
So
shall
let's
fight 100 duels.
try our luck here. Oh, we don't need to try our luck. We can guarantee clear it.
That might even be amusing.
Oh god. Oh god.
Just one more circle.
Well. Oh man, dude. Okay, so what do we do? What do we do here? He's gonna play Revenant. Like, do we use the Pride now and clear his board? How do we kill Revenant later? Can we play, like, Berserker and then Bear Witcher? This Berserker... You want to wait? But it could give him 2 points. Waiting gives him 2 points for this crew. But if he plays Revenant now, then we can go like Bear Witcher, for example. We can go Bear Witcher, hit the Revenant that's active to 1, and then Leader, and then we probably snipe the Revenant with the Curse of Pride. It's not enabling Geralt of Rivia. This is not going to get boosted. He's not going to winch that. You think he's going to winch this? I think it's very unlikely.
You stand before his royal majesty.
He does have a winch. He did take a winch, but he took Gerhard. He's going to take Gerhard here. Oh, oh. Jesus, the greedy fucker. This greedy motherfucker.
I hate portals.
Okay. I think that's GG. That should be GG. Yep. Dude, these guys keep playing to Geralt of Rivia. Most games that I've beaten the Renfri Ulula deck, vast majority of games I feel like that I've beaten Renfri Ulula deck is because of bricked Geralt of Rivia. And the games that I've lost as Renfri Ulula deck has been because of bricked Geralt of Rivia. But our opponents just keep playing into this Geralt of Rivia like really hard. And pretty unnecessarily. He could have just taken Gerhard and boosted the 1. Gerhard boosts the 1, you play well perfectly around Geralt of Rivia, you've got a lot of power on the board, you've got multiple threats. Like, you should be fine. I love how Geralt is just an anxiety all stream, every stream. It's because of how important this deck's performance is tied to the Geralt of Rivia performance, right? At least that's how my experience has felt. You win and lose with this deck based on how good the Geralt of Rivia is. But if you cut Geralt of Rivia, you're going to lose a lot because you don't have any tall punish against the greedier, taller decks. You can't really afford to cut Geralt of Rivia, but you need him to also to do well. This is exactly what happened to me last month. Yeah.
Unleash the squall! Attack!
Off the books. We don't have Darren, and we're going second, so we don't have Curse Scroll to get Darren. Well, now we have Darren, we can mull it. If we didn't get Darren there, I would have held Iris and then just discarded her with Scald. Playing against OTB Vice, and he refused to trigger Sesame on purpose just to brick my last say Geralt. My least played faction is by far Syndicate. It's not even close.
Bribe up the mages and their foul magicry.
I wonder if it's better to Brockfar Warrior here for 5 points and just kill this right away. It's like at least getting me 6. Or I could just play Herkia. Herkia's also 1 point a turn. Yeah, let's go Herkia. Or I could play Ulula. Ulula's also fine. Bare Knuckle Brawler. Monka. Fucking bare knuckle brawler. Get. I should have played Ulula. Ulula at least requires him to leader with bare knuckle brawler. Holy!
Power, the object of dark desire.
Well, that's bad.
By denying penance, you confirm your guilt.
That is bad. What if I play Ulula now? How does he kill her? Other than Junior. Click plus bloody good friends? Click plus Mariels? I'm thinking like Ulula, and then next turn Brouver Warrior this, and Ulula this, and kill this and this.
You wish you could kiss my pale arm.
And if he has to use leaders, then I'm okay. I think I'm okay if he wants to use leaders. Junior is annoying, but like then he's overcommitting.
You, yes, you. Have you made your offering?
What do you play? Fist attack.
No one calls us cowards!
My fist takes purest tears, purest in all nothing.
Yeah, that's true for Wilson. That is true, but that's not the only reason why Syndicate is my lowest played. I just don't like playing Syndicate that much, especially on stream. Mostly fine with playing Syndicate off stream, but just don't have good experience playing Syndicate on stream. I need 8 points to get ahead. Maybe Berserker? Berserker's 8 points? I want to find a spot where he plays slow enough tempo for me to play this Darren. And still be ahead. Maybe I'll have to combine it with leader. Maybe I wait for him to play a Sesame. Like if he plays a Sesame here, it's 0 tempo, and then I can play Darren. That's not slow. Now I need 14 to be ahead, so I think it's just Darren now. And then if he passes, then this way at least, like, if we win down 1, but he commits something big. I don't want to win down 1 and not commit something big. Or an extra big card. He has already committed Philippa. And then here we need 9, and we can play Renfri's gang. Okay,
Do you
still
think
playing.
the situation a jest?
22. We can do it. I want to thin anyways.
The boss doesn't like you.
Passes, okay. Too bad we don't have a skirmisher in our hand. Oh, actually that would not be enough. I would need more Morkvarg in my hand for it to be enough. Okay.
Damn it.
I don't know. I don't have any information on these.
Double the coin and consider it done.
It's a little bit expensive. And by 7. It's kind of 6 extra points wasted. Kind of expensive. Rune Mage would have been nice there. Rune Mage probably gets us the 9 points that we need. Or Morkvarg, right? Morkvarg would have been the best. I was ready to see a Morkvarg on top of the deck. I think I can get rid of squirrel for now. I think if I want to squirrel a thing, I would squirrel it in round 3, not in round 2. Round 2, I need to make sure that I keep the pressure on, and I still have enough tempo to keep my last say. No proactive play here. Is he gonna kill Coral? It's unlikely. I think it's unlikely that he's gonna kill Coral. Let's just play this.
I suppose. And the
Oh.
end.
Tempo.
More, sir.
Very good, very good.
Don't you pester me.
Crack and eat me ghoulies. Looky here.
I'm talking to my wife, that's why I'm muted. One sec.
Slow, ain't ya?
Okay. This hand looks like a pass now. What are we worried about? We're worried about not drawing Renfri. But if I mulligan... Or sorry, if not mulligan, but if I play, I'm worried that I lose last say if I play. So I think we're just gonna pass and get good and draw this. And not draw this. But if we don't draw... If we draw this, this might still be okay. Is Horson balanced at 10p? Yeah, at 4 power 10p he's balanced. 5 power 10p he's too good. 4 power 10p I think he's at a stat line where like if you have a good reason not to run devotion, then you won't play him. Like he's not auto include at 4 power. Now he plays the Sesame. He gets ahead so cheaply. Yes. Is there any more? There's one more skirmisher. Rune Mage is amazing. And then like we want both of these cards. We want all 3 of these cards. Be this. And this gives us now 2 options for leader instead of just 1. Which is good because we might draw a card. Maybe before we use leader.
Can he cut cleanly when you squirming about like that?
He hasn't played any Shady Vendors. He should play Shady Vendors and off the books.
I'll keelhaul you by your nutsack.
We roll the Nilfgaard first. See if we get an answer. That sucks that we got this. Because I could have locked first and then used Rune Mage afterwards to get this, but I think it's fine. What do we even take here? Jesus Christ. Take 5 points? That's the best thing. Best thing is 5 points. He plays poison though. It's fine. Or sorry, it's Facusia. Facusia gets me Bear Witcher.
I have scores to settle.
I have one Sloth. Sloth might be good. Sloth is probably fine, actually. Sloth is points. I don't have Gluttony for points. Do we need more leaders? Like, do we need more damage? I should say. I don't think so. Six damage here, set to 10. Play lowest unit of your deck. Lowest provision of your deck. That might be good too. Let's do this. We're thinning to 0. We're thinning to 0. So we're gonna like leader the Scald and use the Scald to draw the Skirmisher in hand, and then play. Wait. We get to choose the Skirmisher into hand first, right? Before this better not be a triple. Okay, thank God. We get to choose the Skirmisher in hand first, and then guarantee that Brouver Warrior is the one played from the deck.
Man's got the
He's going front row with
if
this.
you've got the coin.
I didn't check if there was King of Beggars earlier. There is King of Beggars. But it's still not active. How many has he tributed? Did he tribute this? I don't remember. Didn't pay attention. This might have been the first tribute, but if he needed more tributes, he would go back row.
Your descendants, my beloved. Sacrifices for Melusine, one and all.
Should just be Bear Witcher, I think. Don't really see a reason for anything else.
Need a hand? Just chop one off.
I think he's gonna have trouble sticking units for his Oxenfurt Guard. Maybe. Because we can do a lot of damage. We can, like, play both this and this on the same turn if we want. Right?
Why the nose straps? Anyone know?
Fine. Now it's this. Raw Skirmisher. Play that dude.
Hey, listen here. Listen well.
Nothing like some overseas plundering.
I have to play another card here. That part's kind of awkward. I think we play the Bear Witcher? I think we play the Bear Witcher here. Oh, you know what I should have done, though?
I'll cleave you in two.
I should have done the other way around. I should have just killed this immediately. I could have killed this, too, on this turn. We should have hit this for 3, this for 2.
not stand in the way of my master's plans. I won't let you.
Okay. That's great. You think we should have locked first? I don't think so. Like, this is where the lock is better. I might need this lock on my second to last turn.
Mankind is a virus, a plague.
Now he has to go super tall on this card. Because that's the only place, it's in the middle, it's the only place where he can Oxen for a guard. And he just goes super tall on this Oxen for a guard, and we should win with Geralt of Rivia, I think. He only has one Sesame in the graveyard?
About this one.
Oh, no Oxen for a guard. Or he's rolling for it. Nice. GG! Nice 8 coins, 4 leader charges you've got there. Why didn't he click this? I don't understand. He has no other spender, no other guaranteed spender, he doesn't click this. Maybe he was losing anyways. If we had an answer for his AOB, he might be losing anyways. Okay. Climbing pretty well. 4 cards in 1 turn. I mean, you can't really count the skirmisher. But yes, Renfri Sloth into Charity, I think it's called. The Blessing of Charity that plays the lowest provision unit in your deck. It can be really, really good. That's what you use for like Koshe, Renfri Koshe as well. Where you get to like trigger Koshes 3 times in 1 turn or something. Sometimes even 4 times in 1 turn. You play Koshe, then you Sloth a Mantrap, and you Charity a Mantrap. And it's like 4 Koshe triggers in 1 turn. It's supposed to be 33 degrees or more every day this week. Where do you live, Wilson? What state do you live in? Texas? It's hot here in Seoul as well. Seoul's so freaking hot for like how far north it is. Really annoying. It's because like geographically surrounded by mountains. Oh, free win. You live in Pennsylvania and it's 33? Sucks to be you, man. Pennsylvania? Is Pennsylvania? It's not supposed to be that hot, right? Pennsylvania average temperature June. The average daily high 27 to 29. 27 to 29 and 33 is a pretty big difference. Huge heat wave for North America, Midwest, and Atlantic. Yep. Probably not going anywhere. Toronto was so brutal today. I like Seattle weather. Seattle probably had the best weather out of all the cities that I've ever lived in. I lived in, I mean, mostly Chicago, Toronto, and Seattle, and now Seoul. So 4 cities. And I lived in Shanghai when I was like less than 5 years old. But I don't really remember that. But yeah, Chicago and Toronto weather are basically the same. Seattle's really mild, but rains a lot or drizzles a lot and overcast a lot for 9 months out of the year. But I don't mind that much. I just really like how it doesn't get too hot or too cold. And Seoul weather is kind of like Chicago's. Less cold, more hot. Yeah, that's the thing, Wilson. My wife couldn't deal with the lack of sunlight in Seattle. I had no problem with it. But she was like getting depressed from not getting any sunlight. Do I miss the US? In some ways, yes. In some ways, no. Definitely don't miss the healthcare in the US. I miss like just being able to understand and talk to anybody, like strangers, which we can't do here at all, right? It's can be quite inconvenient, but we've managed to be fine in the year and a half that we've lived here already, not really knowing any Korean. really English friendly. Much more English friendly than I had expected. Move to North Korea, it should be colder there. San Francisco weather top tier. Yeah. San Francisco weather is pretty top. I mean, it is the most expensive city in the US though. And it has like a ton of crime. Crimes in San Francisco is supposed to be really, really bad. Victoria on Vancouver Island is best weather as mild as Seattle, but has one of the most sunlight hours in Canada. Really? But it's so close to Seattle. One of the sunniest cities in Canada, averaging about 2,193 hours of bright sunshine per year. Seattle only average. Wait, what? Oh. Okay. I think part of this is like relative to Canada is pulling a lot of weight here. Seattle averages 2,044 hours instead of 2,200. There's like not even 10% less. Doesn't seem like a huge difference. But because Canada, maybe Canada just has not that much sunlight. Chicago, on the other hand, gets 2,500 hours of sunlight. So more, like, Chicago is significantly more than Victoria. It's just Victoria compared to the rest of Canada is really good. Okay, mirror. We have bad coin. Squirrel's kind of pointless in the mirror. Well, I mean, it could be warriors, so let's keep it for now. This first. Okay. I don't know. I guess I should have mulliganed something else, but I don't know what I like. I want everything in this hand. I want everything in this hand. Okay, so let's just do this, right? We just float this and see what happens. If it's warriors, we want to play this first. If it's Renfri Ulula, we also want to play this first. Because both of them are just going to kill this later. Okay, so it's probably not warriors.
Listen well.
Huh? Is it beasts? Maybe it's
shin me crab,
beasts.
shin me dab, shin me crab, shin me dab.
Blow the horns, clang the gongs.
Rames, thank you for the 41 months, Rames. Thank you. Welcome back to the Rope Club. 41 years. Do I want to change this current deck? Not really, no. Wow. What are we up against? Maybe it's Renfri Ulula with Hjalmar and then just like... But why play Bear? Why play Raging Bear over Bear Witchers? Or maybe he's playing it in addition to Bear Witchers. I thought about clicking the Ulula, but I was like, if it's Like, I should hold it because if he's playing any threats of his own, like Ulula or Herkia, then I need to keep it. And if he leaders her, then I think that's fine. Didn't really see the Hjalmar coming. Yeah, so it is like, it is Ulula, Renfri.
My father.
Or Ulula, yeah, it is probably Ulula, Renfri. Just a different version of Ulula. What do we want to play here? Skellige for damage? Cutting Slash, Stunning Blow, both good here. Mardrome. That plays into Geralt of Rivia, which is not good. I guess this, for 7. It also plays into Geralt of Rivia. So... I want to play this then. So we don't play into Geralt of Rivia. We should play this front row. Oh, so that he doesn't get guaranteed ping here. I mean, if he turns this off, then he turns off this.
I'll top you up and feed you to my husband!
I pass? Oh, I don't. Wait, yeah, I do. Ooh. I might have a pass. 75% chance I have a pass. Yeah, our opponent's playing Renfri. Our opponent is playing Renfri. I would like Last Say, but I'm a little bit scared. Is it worth getting Last Say and using Leader for it, though? Maybe not. Maybe we should just... Oh, I don't have a pass. I'm so out of it today. I don't have a pass no matter what, even if we don't hit armor, because he gets another 2 points. So out of it. Okay. You're gonna play. Actually, I should have discarded Morkbark.
Boss doesn't like you.
I don't ever drink coffee. I never drink coffee. He plays Birna.
Nothing like some overseas plundering in springtime.
We should play Renfri first. He's gonna get ahead. He's gonna get ahead with Leader and Click.
What will you do?
No, he doesn't need to. More part. Okay.
Yeah, it's Batiste. Go ahead.
Pride. Envy. Sloth. Pride, this is worth 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. Pride, this is worth 12. I think we just take Sloth.
Don't you pester me.
Oh, that was close. Holy crap, that was close. I'm going to thin to 0 now, I think. This is going to thin me too.
Keep the meat coming and I'll tell you a tale or
Yeah, and this is not going well. This is not going well.
Hey, listen here. Listen well.
I wanted 3 or 6 points here. Like, I'm gonna lose on even no matter what.
Nothing like some overseas plundering in springtime.
I think I'd rather win down 2 then lose on even. Hjalmar difference is pretty big here. I'm gonna have to play every card, so I should play the squirrel here in this round. Oh,
let's get this over with.
Interesting. Am I worried at all about a Facusia into a threat? Not really. Like, I think we just play the Doragary.
I do not mince words on principle.
I might get a good trade here, because he doesn't want to play these two cards, right? If he has last say, he should keep this. So I think he probably has two cards that he doesn't want to play over this. I want to try to get him to play this card, or I can win down 2. I will use up the Morkvarg, but I'll still win down 2. Maybe caught a lucky break here. This game looks pretty bad, but I don't think it's unsalvageable from this point. Especially if they play something big here. If they play something big to win on even, we could win. I could like take round 2 on a dry pass round 2. I could take it with Geralt, and then I could have potentially just more value than him in round 3, or he could miss like his Renfri. But we got it. 2550. Lucky though. Can't lose. Hey. I think 1 or 2 more games for me. Probably 1 or 2 more games, and then I gotta go. Renfri Ulula. I will have to concede that even though I feel like this deck is overrated, it's probably the best SK deck that we've played this season. Better than Alchemy. Alchemy, I mean, maybe I had bad luck with Alchemy, but Alchemy felt kind of awkward. The D-Shackles didn't actually feel that amazing. Like, D-Shackles, I came into it thinking, I came into this season, and, you know, when we were talking about balance console stuff last season, I had already kind of predicted that D-Shackles was not going to be that good for non-Alchemy decks, like as a neutral tech, because Van Morlem Hunter is just not that good. And D-Shackles is a way worse Van Morlem Hunter. But I thought it would be really good in Alchemy, and it, at least from when we played Alchemy, it did not feel really good. It felt like okay. It felt fine. It's probably it's definitely a good card to play in the deck. I wouldn't play Alchemy without playing D-Shackles right now at 4 provisions, but it just didn't feel like it was the auto win kind of piece that a lot of people were saying Alchemy was missing. I think this is the same guy. Why are both of those normal? One of them should be premium. What the hell? Okay, they look both normal to me. Is Birna bad in this deck? She's not bad, but she's not great either. Have you ever been to Australia? Yeah, I have been to Australia. Australia is really fun. I really liked it. But it's so, like, so expensive, so hard to get to. I would like to get a squirrel at some point. Will I just take it now? I don't really want to take it now because I might be able to draw into it naturally. And then we could take something else. Well, let's do this first, but it's like maybe even overcommitting. He's not going to commit anything. He's just going to pass. I'm going to play this instead of Coral.
Here. Listen well.
Crack and eat me goolies. Looky here.
Do you think the situation a jest?
Why did he click? If he was going to pass, why did he click? That part is a little strange. I still think we take the squirrel here. Premium Bear Witcher at the bottom this time. Yeah, I kind of feel like maybe it means he's not passing, but I still don't think I want to use the Dorgary on this. Oh, he clicked to get to 0 so that he can activate this Sesame. That's why he clicked. Because if I answered this, then when he played the Shady Vendor, he wouldn't activate the previous Sesame to 0, and then both Sesames would be on the same counter, which is not as good for him. Like, he might still be passing here. We'll see if he clicks this 4 coins. I think we should play Rune Mage. This is 14 points. It's probably better than Rune Mage. He doesn't click. I think he's maybe thinking about passing. Amnesty. We go for this. Playing. Oh. Just casual double Sesame off of Shady Vendor. Yay. We vote. Oh, man. Frustrating. That is frustrating, man.
I suppose. And the end.
A bite. Just one.
Okay. I think he passes now. Oh, never mind. He only had 1. I was wrong. I just see red. I see red when I see that. Yeah. I thought he had 2 and then like I banished 1, but 1 was he actually had, yeah, he did have 2, but 1 was played from hand. Okay, we want to push. We want to push. We, I think, don't want Geralt of Rivia in this hand. We get rid of the lock here too. Kind of bad. Can't really play this card. Can't play this card. I also thought about getting rid of the Skirmisher. Probably would have been better off just getting rid of the Skirmisher. I think we open this. I also could see us passing, but I think it's bad. We're not gonna play Tavern Brawl here, right? I could res a Scald. I could res a Scald and get rid of this. Probably. There's still a lot of turns left.
Love to hear him beg for mercy. Not that it helps.
Sadly, this doesn't go on the same row. It's quite annoying. I lose so many points on Rain here if I go Scald now. No, like Scald now loses so many points on Rain. Or sorry, not Scald now, like Facusia now loses too many points on Rain. I don't think I should do it. want to play the Bear Witcher and then leader a Berserker instead? No. Let's just play this card. Lose 1 point. And I don't think we click this. He has Candle anyways. No, leader, there's nothing to leader. There's nothing to leader. It's not worth leadering here. Now we can leader.
The only good mage is a dead mage.
He uses Muriel's. Gluttony could be good. We could take Pride, but Pride might be blocked by this Conjurer's Candle. Sloth? Sloth gives me, like, safety in terms of, like, missing my cards. Because there's gonna be... Yeah. Sloth gives me safety in missing my cards. I think Sloth, but because my cards are actually pretty good. Not sure if I should have taken Humility there. Humility Pass might have been also good. For this round. This round, I'm not going to play this card. I'm not going to play this card. I know he already took Muriel's. But he also has poisons. And Sloth just gives me, like, consistency. I have 2 cards that I don't see here. If I don't play the Fukusia in this round, and I'm not going to, right? I think we just gotta pass here. At least he has nothing to poison. But he does have coins that he can spend. A candle. His candle's starting to get kind of expensive, though. He needs 10 points. So, like, Humility could have been 3 more points in this round. But the Kindness will be more points in round 3. Needs 6 here. The problem. Having trouble doing 6 points? Freak. And he uses the candle again. Interesting. Maybe he wants candle to be an odd number. To help offset for... Got 2 sesames. This has to go. Then I think we get rid of... And we'll res... We'll res, discard. And I have to res discard. But I need to Quen before I res discard. So my first play has to be like this. Oh, God. No proactive plays, man. I don't want to play Rain. I'm going to waste so much Rain. Resing discard. Locking nothing also doesn't seem like the right play. I think we're gonna lock nothing. I think the play here is gonna be lock nothing. It's gonna be really annoying when he plays a second Sesame. Does he have a... I think he does have a second Sesame that he hasn't played.
I do not mince words on principle.
I should play this back. No more sesames? Oh yeah, no more sesames. Sloth. Oh. I mean, I can guarantee that I get Sloth with Scald. If I play this with Sloth, I get after I Gwent, so maybe we don't. Maybe we take Urkia instead. This is a junior. Maybe we take Bear Witcher then. Take Fukusia Bear Witcher.
Folk can be just as treacherous as the sea.
I think that should be fine.
All that dancing.
Should have played this. Should have played this back row. I mean, we didn't know which row he was going to play on, but if we played this back row, we would have gotten 1 extra point from the kindness. We got 0 points from kindness so far. Okay.
Officer's way.
How many? He played a guard, right?
Not your lucky day.
Now just don't roll Eventide Plunder into a guard. Just don't. Just no Eventide Plunder. Okay. Okay. No Spender. No Spenderino. That's fine. Not a Spender. But he might have an Eventide Plunder in his hand. Are we scared? I'm scared. I'm a little scared now.
I hate portals.
Double the coin and consider it done.
Okay, hold on. I want to kill this card, I think. I think I'm going to lose some value to kill that card. Oh, I can't. Shouldn't have played it like There was no -1 on Bear Witcher. This card doesn't have kindness. It was the second card that I played. This card is the card that has kindness.
Catch me if you can.
Because it's only applies to the first card that you play per turn.
No one can stop the Salamandra! No one!
I think we're
Don't
losing.
you pester me.
This is not gonna trigger.
Nothing like some overseas plundering in springtime.
Unless he doesn't have a Spender here, and he doesn't have Profit 3. No Spender, no Profit 3, we can win. If he has Spender, Profit 3, I mean, it also depends on what this gets off the top of the deck.
Well, we've not had enough.
Damn. Oh, we lost, right? He's gonna get at least like 5 points from this. Maybe 4? 5 points?
3, 2, 1, go!
There's not even a double odd.
What's 3 hours in here?
It's close.
That's what.
Really close. We get baited by the Oxenfurt guard. I'm not sure. Oxenfurt guard could have been worth a lot too. I mean, okay, hold up. What was our best Geralt? If we look at the Acherontia was a 12 plus a 5. Acherontia was worth 17. We Geralted a 9. That probably would have gotten another 8 points in spending to 0, right? So I think it would have been around the same. Roughly the same. I think Acherontia maybe was a little bit better. We only lost by 4 points. You probably didn't have to kill the guard immediately. I did. If I don't kill the guard immediately, Dude, no. He has a click from Novigrad. Novigrad gets him a unit on one side, and then he plays boat for the unit on the other side, and then he just spends all his stuff. And he activates the boat on the same turn, and he spends to 0 a bunch on the guard. You can't let the guard stick in that situation if you don't want the combo to go off. Right? If no Novigrad, then I would agree. If he didn't have Novigrad, then I would agree, but him having Novigrad made that a problem. I didn't have any proactive plays. I needed the Scald in hand. We wasted a Dorgary at the beginning of the round, right? We played proactive Dorgary, which was freaking awful. We would have loved to have a lock there. Maybe I should have played proactive Quen instead? Maybe proactive Quen was the way to go? And just lose adrenaline, lose the 3 points in the shield? Because the Dorgary is worth so much. I think in hindsight, that's maybe the play. The Dorgary lock is maybe worth more. I mean, it's not worth that much. It's worth 5. That Acherontia got 5. 5 points of engine value. Not really worth that much. It's maybe 2 points more. Maybe 2 points more. What would have been perfect is to have a Scald in the opening hand. Play Scald. Not brick the Quen, and then have Quen plus Sloth to... Right, we could play a proactive play without losing points, and then Quen plus Sloth to answer something, Dorgary to answer something, and Geralt of Rivia to answer something. Was Resing Ulula a win? No, because he then juniors her. Res Ulula, and then he just juniors her. That's why I didn't want to res Ulula. Not as many turns of rain, and she just gets juniored. Most likely they have junior. But you save lock, but you waste rain. You get 0 points of rain if you open with Res Ulula. We got 2 points of rain the way that we played. I should save some proactive plays for round 3. This deck sometimes runs out of proactive plays in round 3. Like, save a gang or a Berserker. Like, those are... Berserker's like a semi-proactive play. Hercules like a semi-proactive play. And then Renfri's gang, and then Scald. Scald is a nice proactive play, but you don't... This is why I want to play like the Quen in round 1 or round 2. I don't want to take the Quen to round 3 because then I can't play Scald in round 1 or round 2. Or sorry, I can't play Scald in the first turn of round 3 because then I always have this chance of breaking into the Bear Witcher unless we put the Bear Witcher to the bottom with Curse Scroll, which is another reason why Curse Scroll is really nice. We had a Berserker in round 3. And we mulliganed it. Is that what you're saying? Really? Are you sure? I don't think we did. I chose to keep Brouver Warrior over Berserker? I'm not sure. I don't think so. Maybe I did.
You've talked enough.
More of this. I think we get rid of Geralt of Rivia for now. Berserker was the last card we played. No, we drew into that, dude. We drew into that with Scald. We didn't have that at the beginning of the round in our hand. We couldn't. If we could have opened with that, that would have been great. I'm not sure if we should like open Herkia or even open Ulula. I think open Ulula is not so good. I'm probably gonna take Squirrel off of this, assuming he's.
Don't get caught. Hit him between the legs.
Like this would have been a nice, just like open Herkia, then he plays this, and we play Ulula, but it's probably just gonna pass. I'm gonna do this.
Arms to arms! The foe is nigh!
Here comes the sesames.
How about this one?
Oh my god, he missed. Oh my god.
What? This?
He's passing. Didn't kill this, Ash. Now he might not pass because the spender didn't die. Ugh. Freaking annoying. I could have killed it with just the Brouver warrior. Why am I like this? He's gonna go second.
It could very well be the deal of a lifetime.
This is probably his only... I don't know. He missed again. Play Ulula now? I think so. I think we kind of should have played the Brouver warrior. That was stupid of me.
I'll chop you up and feed you to my husband!
What should I take with Curse Scroll? Because he might pass here, and then I don't want to have missed the Curse Scroll. I want to have Squirrel, but he... It's hard for me to tell if he I think we're just going to take Squirrel anyways. It's hard for me to tell if he has Sesame in his hand. Like, he totally could have just gone for Shady Vendor first before playing the Sesames, because that lets him stay low on coins.
Knees are drowning in shite, but me head's in the clouds.
We'll paint the white frost red!
Maybe I should have clicked this, actually. Clicking this. Spender.
Bribe off the mages and their foul magicry.
Dude, I don't want to use any of my stuff. This is so overkill. I think if I play, I'm probably playing Geralt Gwen if I play here. But it's so freaking expensive, man. It's so expensive. We're overkilling a lot and we're not getting...
Not your lucky day.
What are you gonna do, eh?
No, stop. Stop. Yeah, but I don't want to do it on blue coin. I don't want to do it on blue coin when I'm just gonna overkill him by 22. I want to do it when he actually matters. I'd rather play like I would have won the round with a Brouver warrior here or a berserker here. We would have won a round with any of those cards. And not this Quen. Come on, man. Crap. It's horrible. What do we do? Discard package, by the way. Fucking discard package, by the way. Oh my lord. Do I just pass? Go long round 3? That doesn't seem good for me. Passing and going long round 3 does not seem good for me, but... I'm also gonna lose my card if I play. I think it's just fucked no matter what. I needed this card to push with, and I need these 3 cards to push with. He's gonna leader. Okay. So lame. This interaction is... This is basically like Ale of the Ancestors. Ale of the Ancestors carry dry pass. Okay. We want basically to draw one of these. And then I don't think I can mulligan again because I might get this. Thank you, Metallic Danny, for the off the books buff. Was that Metallic Danny? Or was that China? I don't remember. I think it was Metallic Danny.
A pleasure to greet you.
Blabbing already, but I was just getting started.
What do you guys think? Coral here? Rune Mage here? Rune Mage, we could go Scoia'tael to try to like kill this with backup plan. We could go Nilfgaard to try to lock it. Nilfgaard's probably pretty good right now, actually. Like, I want to take something... Yeah, let's try it. Okay. Fine. That is okay. It's like Sesame, of course. Hooray. What are we rezzing? Bear Witcher, Ulula? Probably not. There's still... We'll see if he juniors this, at least.
I can do a great deal more for you.
Does it matter which one we do? Think so?
Let's not get in the way of the axe.
How much are these worth? These are worth 6 points each.
I've no mercy for your kind.
Okay. This is Bear Witcher is 9. This is
Hey, listen here. Listen well.
Squirrel's pretty good. This should be worth like 11 points. This squirrel should be worth 11 points. It's proactive. We can't draw into this, so that was kind of safe. We didn't get Skirmisher, but I mean, we might still get Skirmisher from this, and we're okay with discarding any of these 3 cards. We have Last Say. He's still got a junior. He plays Philippa. I think this is maybe the without boat. This might be Exora version. Philippa and Professor. Very just point slammy version. Yeah, Philippa Professor I think means Exora, and there's a Mariels, there's a Tunnel Drill, there's no boat. Also hasn't played Candle. I think it's time to play Facusia now. Because I'm gonna go for Bear Witcher, I need 5 turns of rain, right?
Folk can be just as treacherous as the sea.
All that dancing around.
Oh, fuck.
It's not for me.
Dumb. I'm fucking dumb. This is real. I should have gotten more sleep last night. I should have gotten more sleep last night, dude. Okay, so that's a -2. Because I could have played an 8 from Brockvar Warrior.
Love to hear him beg for mercy. Not that it helps.
And of course, it hits the boat right away, so the boat comes back. Dude, watch it hit the boat 3 more times. Just watch. There's one. 3 turns in a row. Let's go. So that he can get the boat back again. First it has to win a 50-50 to go into the rain row. Oh, and also it died on the first turn. Boat gets hit every single turn and wins the 50-50 to go in the rain row. I might want to play... Here's the problem, like, I think I just don't go for Sloth anymore. We'll just play this. Because I don't want to play any of these, right? I was gonna say maybe I should play Renfri before this bronze, but I don't have anything to lock.
Don't you pester me.
Here we go. Oh, look! Fucking ridiculous! And he keeps playing more units into that row, so the chances of it hitting it is even smaller.
You will not stand in the way of my master's plans. I won't let you.
Now the row is entirely full. Wait, if the row's entirely full, how does he play Oxenford Scholar? Or not Oxford Guard? Isn't that a good question? Dude, it's gonna hit the fucking boat, and then he's gonna get the space because it's gonna hit the fucking boat again. I'm ready to rage quit. I'm already preemptively rage quitting.
Our world is in harmony.
Thank God. Thank God. 9 units on the row. 9 units on the row, man. WTF, why didn't it happen?
On the count of 3, we go in. 1, 2,
wonder if he has another one in his hand.
Wanna know why?
Oh. Sick. Sick. We might still lose. Okay, luckily it didn't kill the boat this turn either. We might still lose here. His other card is probably another guard. His other card is probably another guard. If it was Exora, he would have played Exora. If it was like another unit, he would have played another unit. Dude, he got a fucking... No way. No way. Oh my god, we're gonna lose now.
Hold now!
He got a unit that's 2 units. And a spender! And a 1... Holy shit, we lost. I don't have 2 odds.
Let's get this over with.
We're okay. We're okay. He messed up real bad with that stack, yeah. He stacked so hard into the range row, and it wasn't necessary. Like, he didn't need to play Junior into the rain. He could have played any one of those units front row, and it would have been okay. So the boat going back row was actually good for us, and the King of Beggars going back row was obviously good for us after the boat went back row.